It's no not November. Every guy on earth is going to start retaining their seed. They're finally going to start making a change. And I know you're a strong guy, a strong young man who's on the self-improvement, who's participating in this. And I hope you fail. So before I start, let me tell you a quick story of mine. You can skip this section if you want. It's 2022. It's November. It's around this time, but just last year. I've already been fapping for a year by then, and my porn addiction was really bad, so I decided to take part in this. After 5 days, I've been grinding, I've been retaining my C and everything. 5 days later, I relapsed. Yes, I wasn't always having perfect streaks. I wasn't always going on that long day 90 shit. And what did I do after that? I busted more nuts. I went for round 2s. I kept busting throughout the whole November because I thought it's harmless if I keep busting nuts since I already failed, right? That's how I thought. Yes, I was fucking stupid. And I felt really disappointed in myself because other guys are still retaining my seats. My friends are still retaining their seats. But here's me who already failed. But of course I'm gonna fail because I've literally been fapping for like a year. And I can't just expect myself to quit fapping in like a month. A month of no, not November, and then I'm gonna stop fapping. This is all progress. So in case you haven't met, my name is Ernz, and I want to help other young men to get strong and get on self-improvement. If you like me or support my work on this movement, just maybe drop a like. I hope you fucking fail No Nut November. Because it shouldn't be No Nut November. It's supposed to be No Nut forever. It's supposed to be No Nut April, No Nut May, No Nut December, and so on, whatever. NoFap is a lifestyle. It's not a challenge, it's a lifestyle. You shouldn't be just literally waking up and then just think, oh, day 6 of NoFap. I hope I don't fap today, bro. I hope I can retain my seat and then I can move on with my life with my bros. Shut the fuck up. That's not how you're supposed to think. Because in the last video of my NoFap video, I also said to quit NoFap because it's not NoFap, it's just less fap until you get to 0. I literally have a friend who said to me at the start of November, he said to me, it's not November, so I'm not gonna fap. So whenever I start getting fapping urges, I'm gonna tell myself it's not November, so this way I won't fap. Guess what? He already busted a nut. He already failed No Nut November. He didn't listen to me because I said to him, it's a really stupid idea. You shouldn't be thinking about NoFap because if you want to succeed in NoFap, that's not how to. You're not supposed to think about NoFap in order to succeed. You're supposed to not think about it. When you think about No Nut November, what does it associate with? Busting nuts. And when you think about busting nuts, you bust a nut. It's actually common sense. When you think about NoFap, you're gonna fap. Because automatically your mind is going to be associated with those lustful porn images. Think about the last time you relapsed. And you're just gonna go bust a nut. Is that it? And what? After November you're gonna bust nuts throughout the whole year, and then until it's not November again, the time has come again, boys, so let's retain our seat again. Is that how it is? Sure, this No Nut November challenge can be a good intention. It can be a nice motivation to get your life back on track. You can finally start making progress on your NoFap journey because all the other guys are actually doing it. Your neighbor beside you is doing No Nut November. That weird kid in your class is doing No Nut November. Your best friend is doing No Nut November. When you participate in it, stop overwhelming your mind with those thoughts. Because most of the people out there are just spitting bullshit No Nut November advice. If you're someone like my friend who literally wakes up and then think about day 5, No Nut November, day 6, I hope I don't bust my nut, I'm gonna retain my seat. I hope you fucking nut. I hope you fail this challenge. But of course I'm not telling you to physically go in the toilet, search for porn, and then go bust a nut. What I'm telling you to is to stop overwhelming your mind with all those lustful thoughts. Because automatically you're gonna think about those times where you actually busted a nut, and then all those porns that you watch, all those nude models that you watched. you're gonna fucking fap if you think about No Nut November. And by the way, if you failed No Nut November, do not go for round 2. I repeat, do not bust more nuts. Do not repeat the same mistake that I did. Just because you failed this November, just because you busted one nut, doesn't mean that you should just like go on and bust the nuts throughout the November. And then, of course, your mind is going to think it's harmless, but it's like saying when a fat guy eats a donut in the morning for his breakfast, and then afternoon for his lunch he ate salad. Did he improve? Of course he did. So why not we apply that same thing onto no fap? If you fap in the morning and you don't fap in the afternoon, it's still improvement. It's all still changes. And if you don't fap at night, and then tomorrow morning you still don't fap, and the day after you still don't fap, that's everything is still progress. You're making little progress every single minute. Of course, I'm not telling you to think like, oh, a minute has passed. I've made progress on no fap. Like I said, if you think about no fap, you're gonna fap. So don't repeat the same mistake that I did. And literally just keep retaining your seat. Treat it as a regular month. And then if you bust a nut, just retain your seat. Like, just get back on track. It's not that hard. Of course, it's kind of hard because you get the point. It's actually like really good if you literally like just bust one nut throughout the whole November. Like, that's like a really big achievement as well. So do it. And if you're still in like No Nut November, you still haven't busted a nut, comment down below. We are all gonna make it, bruh. The Z's quote. I hope you learned valuable knowledge in this video, and drop a like so the YouTube algorithm can promote it out to other guys. Other young guys can see this and they can help themselves out as well, because you are a part of this movement. If you fall down, just get up. Peace out, bro.